It's time now for the Peter Channel New News Report on this Wednesday afternoon, April 5th, 2017. Good afternoon, buddy. I am Peter Wiggins, and I have new news and odds on this Wednesday afternoon, April 5th, 2017. Top story at noontime hour on this Wednesday afternoon is UN Security Council meets on Syrian chemical attack, test toll over 100. Former Obama National Security Advisor Susan Rice said on Tuesday that she absolutely never sought to uncover for political purposes the names of Trump campaign of transitive officials concealed in intelligence excerpts, and she called. In Seoul, North Korea has made no secret of its desire to build a ballistic missile SBM capable of reaching the continental United States. President Trump issued a remarkable statement about a Syrian gas attack that U.S. officials say was leveled by the country's leader against his own people. On Monday, it adjusted a decision in two cases. The McLean versus EEOC. The court ruled that the courts of appeals should have reviewed a district court order to enforce a quash, and EEOC subpoena for abuse of discretion, not de novo. An F-16 fighter jet that was on a training mission and crashed at Western One in Maryland about parachuted out of the plane at 40 said. President Trump reorganized the National Security Council on Wednesday with removing his chief strategist Stephen Bannon. It downgraded the role of his Homeland Security Advisor Tom Boston according to person familiar with its decision. Islamic terrorist group SS has unleashed contempt on both the United States with President Donald Trump in a new message calling the latter a foolish idiot. The European Parliament on Wednesday overwhelmingly adopted the red lines of tough Brexit negotiation and insisted Britain's first agreed to its worst terms before starting a new trade deal. The Trump critics who are hoping and praying, and even though perhaps skeptical, that Ivanka Trump will exert a moderating influence on her father are going to have to keep hoping and praying. All of Alabama are facing the risk of severe weather today, but the red will be at the highest risk of seeing severe storms, tornadoes, and large hail. Democrats and the media allies have put up their last vote against Supreme Court nominee Neil Gorsuch, accusing him of plagiarism. China carried out a naval training exercise in the Yellow Sea ahead of the first summit between President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping. Chinese villagers willing to pay as much as $26,000 for female corpse that they can bury with the dead unmarried male relatives. A Gallup poll shows 55% of Americans support Obamacare, 30% increase from 5 months ago, and the first time a majority of Americans approve. Joint Base Andrews said a pilot rejected a non-life threatened and injuries after a D.C. Air National Guard F-16C crashed in Maryland. After striking a deal with J.B. Holden, Tech Pioneer private and estimated $7.5 billion deal, Pioneer CEO said Wednesday he has proven it can run a successful public company, but he expects he can do more in a private business. Pay less juice will become the latest bank retailers declared financial stress when on Tuesday the company filed a Chapter 11 bankruptcy and announced a restructuring plan that includes the immediate closure of 400 stores in the United States. The all evidence that after robust U.S. private sector jobs report, Republicans have made a big decision about the future of your online data, and many people aren't happy about it. On March 8th, Congress voted along party lines to kill a set of rules adopted by the Federal Communications Commission in October. Stocks now up Wednesday 2.10 points at 2821.34, SP 5 up 12.12 points at 372.28, and Nasdaq up 23.98 points at 5,922.59. As it turns out, Britain was not the first time that Britain has separated from the European mainland. Scientists say that England and France were well connected by a wedge line until powerful waterfalls from overfall. Lake Malta connection. NASA's Cassini mission nears its final act. The spacecraft will enter its first of the grand final orbits later this month. Afternoon, decade-long journey that Horizon spacecraft zoomed past Pluto early Tuesday to our planet now to the most distant object ever visited by humanity. The CDC has confirmed 1 in 10 babies born to U.S. moms with confirmed Zika virus have infected relation defects. Harper's Bailey, while many have lost hope for April record draft conditions, still show that she is expecting a calf. Taking antibiotics for extended period and early to mid adulthood might increase your risk of precancer groups. Colons, a large study suggests. Peter Childers time, 12:04 on this Wednesday afternoon, and it's time now for a sports report. Tonight, Boston Celtics will be taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers at game time 8 o'clock. Boston Red Sox beat taking on Pittsburgh Pirates. Game time 7:10 p.m. And the Gauntlets are struck will open its season against the Austin Panthers. Cowboys quarterback Tony Bowman came out of nowhere and up bloodshot. America's team into a new era. Russell Westbrook is played to break NBA record has stood for the 1.5 century. Westbrook will look to see Thunder. Travel to Memphis on Thursday to meet the Grizzlies. Needs one triple-double to break Oscar Robertson. World War II veteran Donald Barrett got to see likes of Barry McElroy, Sergio Garcia, and Harvard practice at Augusta National. LeBron James now played the Cavs game against the seed with the East top seed at 16. He's been in 6 straight finals and Peter Jones' time is now 12:05 on this Wednesday afternoon. Time now for a traveling trailer park. Baby! Let's aim into it the Thursday out. Let's get on the subway SLI 5 Express and Mountain Laser to traffic and on the commuter rail. Worcester train 514 10 frame inbound operator 5 visits fiasco between Wesley Farms, Wesley Square and South Station and due to rail tie replaced on a West line between Wesley Farms and Westboro. Midday trains Monday Friday Express delays of 5 to 15 minutes. Okay, look at that some highways and byways of this New England region here. Down in Connecticut, 95 on the northbound side, back between the Fairfield stretch, 84 eastbound side, also Newtown, Connecticut. 84 on the westbound side, also on 291 and around East Hartford. Mass back eastbound side, also on near around the Newton corner, 93 to the southbound side, also after 120 red into Stoneham. 45 on the southbound side, also Hayfield down there. Lawrence stretch, Interstate 89, southbound side, a little slower after the Canadian border up in front, and onward 59, the northbound side, it is backed up in southern Quebec, headed towards Montreal. Peter Chelders time is now 12:06 on this Wednesday afternoon, and it's time out for weather report here and looking at radar, and it shows spritz of a little rain showers east of Somers, Connecticut here, and up north, seeing some spotty snow showers up of Rumford, Maine, and snow in northeastern Maine up from Kirby down to Halton down to North New Brunswick and northwestern portions of Nova Scotia, the eastern portion of Quebec, and raining on southwestern portions of Quebec City. Okay. Tomorrow's going to be more rain here. I never soak a rainfall expected on Thursday, bringing a potential for flooding. Photo watch remains expected from Thursday morning for Friday evening. And photo watch visitors for parts of Northern Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, including foreigners in Northern Connecticut, Hartford, Taunton, and Windsor counties, and Massachusetts, Barnstable, Bristol, Dukes, Essex, Franklin, Hampton, Hampshire, Middlesex, Nantucket, Norfolk, Plymouth, Suffolk, and Worcester counties. In Rhode Island, Bristol, Kent, Newport, Providence, and Washington counties. From Thursday morning about Friday evening, a low pressure persistent on the wing and have a random soaking rainfall to 7 New England, Thursday and Friday. Thursday evening, a potential exists for a widespread 1 and 1.5 inches of rainfall with local amounts possible. Recent rainfall has caused significant rising in the area rivers and streams. The rainfall during Thursday will bring to threatened areas a minor stream flooding. There'll be minor potential river and stream to the rise of the minor flooding during Thursday and Friday. In addition, there is the potential for moderate urban and porous drainage flooding. A flood watch means there will be a potential for flooding based on current forecasts. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert to possible flood warnings. Limited areas prone to the flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. Flood warning. Flood warning conditions for the flood rivers in Connecticut, River, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, protected river at Wesley affected New London and Washington counties. Taunton River near Bridgewater affected Bristol and Plymouth counties. Minor river flooding is occurring and will likely continue throughout the weekend at these locations. Additional heavy rainfall is expected on Thursday. A flood statement to provide the latest information. This flood event will be issued within the next hours or early needed. Do not allow children to play near swollen rivers, streams, or culverts. Swiftly moving water can pose an immediate threat to life. Flood warning conditions for Taunton River near Bridgewater until further notice until the warning is canceled. 9:45 p.m. Tuesday, the stage is 8.5 feet. Flood stage is 8 feet. Minor flooding is occurring and minor flooding is forecast to continue. Forecast the river will remain above flood stage throughout the weekend at 9 feet. Backwater flooding from the Taunton River will cause flooding of lower Perchade, Brook, and Middleburg. This will cause Wolski Park to become impassable by most vehicles for an extended period of time. Buried dangerous grass and flooded roadways. The water may be deeper than you think. Flooded waters have the ability to damage roadways. Heed the advice of local officials directly if asked to do so. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this here. For this afternoon, clouds skies about 50 degrees, north about 6 miles an hour. For tonight, pressure up to 10 p.m. Clouds about 36 degrees, northwest about 6 miles an hour. For Thursday, showers with thunderstorms possible up to 3 p.m. Pressure back before 9 a.m. Alright, 51 degrees, the east about 8 to 30 miles. Chesapeake should is 20% new rain levels between half to 3 quarters inch possible for Thursday night, showers and possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m. Then a chance of showers, low at 45 degrees. Self about 50 miles gust tonight, 25 miles an hour. Chance pictures 1%. UP is about to be after the quarter is possible for Friday. Slight chance of showers before 8 a.m. and then slight chance of showers up to 2 p.m. Mostly gust about 50 degrees and south about 11 to 50 miles. Chance pictures 20%. Friday night, slight chance of showers before 3 a.m. Mostly gust about 3 degrees and chance pictures 20%. Saturday, Saturday podcast by 52 by 34 degrees. Saturday podcast by 58 by 39 degrees. Monday, most Saturday podcast by 65 by 46 degrees. But Tuesday, most Saturdays got about 69 degrees. Chilly and Taunton it's 42 and overcast, and Naughton it's overcast skies. And we got a temperature of 44 degrees, and in Mansfield it is overcast and it's 42. And that is going to be it for the Peter Chittle New News Report on this. April 5th, 2017 on a Wednesday afternoon. Please have good afternoon, goodbye, I hope you have a good day.